Nekima danced excitedly upon the naked brown shoulder of his master. He chattered and scolded, now looking up inquiringly into Tarzan's face, and then off into the jungle. "Something is coming, Bwana," said Muviro, sub-chief of the Waziri. "Nekima has heard it." "And Tarzan," said the ape-man. "The big Bwana's ears are as keen as the ears of Bauer the antelope," said Muviro. "Had they not been, Tarzan would not be here today," replied the ape-man with a smile. "He would not have grown to manhood had not Kala, his mother, taught him to use all of the senses that Mulungu gave him." "What comes?" asked Muviro. "A party of men," replied Tarzan. "Perhaps they are not friendly," suggested the black. "Shall I warn the warriors?" Tarzan glanced about the little camp where a score of his black fighting men were busy preparing their evening meal, and saw that, as was the custom of the Waziri, their weapons were in order and at hand. "No," he said, "it will, I believe, be unnecessary, as these people who are approaching do not come stealthily as enemies would, nor are their numbers so great as to cause any apprehension." But Nekima, a born pessimist, expected only the worst, and as the approaching party came nearer, his excitement increased. He leapt from Tarzan's shoulder to the ground, jumped up and down several times, and then, springing back to Tarzan's side, seized his arm and attempted to drag him to his feet. "Run! Run!" he cried in the language of the apes. "Strange Gomangani are coming! They will kill little Nekima!" "Do not be afraid, Nekima," said the ape-man. "Tarzan and Muviro will not let the strangers hurt you." "I smell a strange Tarmangani," chattered Nekima. "There is a Tarmangani with them. The Tarmangani are worse than the Gomangani. They come with thundersticks and kill little Nekima and all his brothers and sisters. They kill the Mangani. They kill the Gomangani. They kill everything with their thundersticks. Nekima does not like the Tarmangani. Nekima is afraid." To Nekima, as to the other denizens of the jungle, Tarzan was no Tarmangani, no white man. He was of the jungle. He was one of them. And if they thought of him as being anything other than just Tarzan, it was as Mangani, a great ape, that they classified him. The advance of the strangers was now plainly audible to everyone in the camp. The Waziri warriors glanced into the jungle in the direction from which the sounds were coming, and then back to Tarzan and Muviro. But when they saw that their leaders were not concerned, they went quietly on with their cooking. A tall black warrior was the first of the party to come within sight of the camp. When he saw the Waziri, he halted, and an instant later, a bearded white man stepped beside him. For an instant, the white man surveyed the camp, and then he came forward, making the sign of peace. Out of the jungle, a dozen or more blacks followed him. Most of them were porters, there being but 3 or 4 rifles in evidence. Tarzan and the Waziri realized at once that it was a small and harmless party, and even Nekima, who had retreated to the safety of a nearby tree, showed his contempt by scampering fearlessly back to climb to the shoulder of his master. "Dr. von Harben," exclaimed Tarzan as the bearded stranger approached, "I scarcely recognized you at first."
"God has been kind to me, Tarzan of the Apes," said von Harben, extending his hand. "I was on my way to see you, and I have found you a full 2 days' march sooner than I expected."
"We are after a cattle killer," explained Tarzan. "He has come into our kraal several nights of late and killed some of our best cattle, but he is very cunning. I think he must be an old lion to outwit Tarzan for so long. But what brings you into Tarzan's country, Doctor? I hope it is only a neighborly visit, and that no trouble has come to my good friend, though your appearance belies my hope."